What's up, guys? Welcome to Farm for Life. My name is Tangata Walker. No, I ain't no free dag. The only dag you'll find on me is probably that one in my undies. Righty guys, so a bit of safety around just cutting these bales. So the reason we don't cut our silage bales before we shift the fence in the crop paddock is because this is it. You know, the cows are at their hungriest point in the day when we come to shift them. Not that these girls are making any noise like they're hungry, but normally you'll turn up here, the cows will be all jammed into this corner here, okay, this corner, waiting for me to shift them. If I was to shift the fence over this bale here and then cut the bale while you've got 160 cows here that are sort of hungry, as you can see there, these girls they're pretty bloody strong, eh? Each cow weighs over half a ton, and they'll bloody push you around a little bit, so you don't want to be cutting this bale solely for the fact that if you're down there, reaching down there, cutting around the bottom of that bale, girls like that will probably smash into you. Not intentionally, they don't mean to hurt you, but they're just knocking you around a little bit, and they also get pushed around from the other cows. So what I do, I will shift the fence, get all the cows spread out there. See how all the cows way down there, they're all spread out. By the time you get back here to cutting this bale, all the cows are pretty content, eh? At every crop, I've got a couple of craft knives in each bale, so that when my staff are coming up to the crop, doesn't matter what they're doing in their day, they can just come up, crack straight into it, not have to worry about whether or not they've got a knife. Don't want someone coming up here with no knife and end up trying to cut this bale with either a standard or a nail or a screwdriver, because you know us farmers are pretty innovative. Right, so when I cut my bales, get down nice and low, cut right around the bottom, as low as we can. Remembering, we want to keep the smallest amount of plastic in the paddock as possible, and nice and low. Right, once I've gone right around the whole bale, like so, and I make a cut straight up the middle here, one over the top. Alright, just going to open that bale right up now. So once I've done that, I'm then going to go and pick up the bottom from yesterday's bale, like so. Piece of cake. Then you use this wrap here to make a tidy little roll up. Just go with the wind a little bit. Right, so once you've got here, keep this nice and tight. Grab our netting before the girls eat it. So, grab our netting, wrap it in a nice tight little ball. Now it's really important that you get all this netting, okay? If there's any netting around there, it's going to end up in the mud. This stuff here is like a knife around a cow, okay? So when the cows end up trudging this into the mud, all this netting, they end up standing in there, and it's like a fish net, really. It just strangles them. So you can imagine if I got a bit of that wrapped around my finger, second day, third day, fourth day, all of a sudden, as you can see there, you know, that's only been there for about 3 seconds, and my finger's already starting to lose circulation. So make sure you get all your wrap. So let's chuck our wrap down there, roll our ring feeder over. The purpose of a ring feeder, look at that, bloody rat's been in there. No, it was a cow. Purpose of a ring feeder, okay? When you have guests around for dinner, you don't just go and leave a big roast pork out on the table and all your veggies with no plates, otherwise you'll end up with shit everywhere. Same purpose for the ring feeders. The reason we got ring feeders is so that the cows don't stand on all their feed and waste it. So you can see there already, they're pulling it all out. They'll end up wasting all of that. I'll chuck one of these suckers over there. And all of a sudden they can't stand in there, okay? So when you do put this ring feeder over, try and keep it nice and close to this side, okay? You don't want it, you want a nice clear walkway around here for the girls to walk through. Otherwise, they'll end up pushing around here if that ring feeder is real close, and you'll end up with breakouts. So, that's us done here. Herd one shifted, had their second feed for the day. I'm gonna leave my craft knife in there for tomorrow. Girls are all happy. Yeah, I hope you've taken a little bit of info out of what I've given you today. Thanks very much for listening to me. Again, subscribe and follow my YouTube channel, Farm for Life, and share this shit around. Chirp. So this is what the cows are getting. They're not getting any of that, but they're getting fodder beet today and silage. I'm going to get my old mate to have a bit of a test dry. I don't think he's hungry enough to be eating the silage here, so we'll chuck that back over the fence for the girls. But have a bit of a whack on that fodder beet there, Jism. Tell me what you reckon. Thoughts, feelings? If you could
Yuck. Should
I
do it
so
like
give me your honest opinion.
Yummy.
No, what does it actually taste like though?
Well, like when I first put it, it tastes like an apple, but then it just started tasting yuck.
Like what? Rotten breath?
I don't know, it just doesn't feel right.
Doesn't it feel right?
Doesn't it, the taste buds?
Doesn't it the taste buds? Well, lucky you're not a cow. Cheers, mate.